Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I've just got my first payslip which says I'm going to be paid next Friday. I've earned £430 for one shift, but that shift was, that shift was 2 shifts, so we do 12-hour shifts, so I got 22 hours and I cleared $430.70, I think. So now that I know I'm going to start to be paid monthly, I need to start looking at my budget. So what I thought I'd do is show you my process of doing that. I've got myself my pens. I'm just seeing if you can see my pens. Yes, you can see my pens. I've got my iris binder here, I've got some budget sheets over here, and I've got my folder. But in here, this has just arrived, and this is from Budget with Ira, and I've ordered some bits, and I also did another order for Budget with Ira yesterday because he's put all his scratch cards on 40% off, and the one challenge that I wanted has come back into stock, so I ordered that too. So I've got a few more things coming. So I've just opened the parcel. I haven't looked in it yet, but we'll do that possibly once I've finished brainstorming here. So what I'm going to brainstorm, and what I would like to say is this budget is very fluid, it's movable, and until I return from my holiday in Japan, which will be middle of November, I won't be able to do a proper budget because A, I need some money to go to Japan with, and B, I've only got, I think, 6 weeks before I go. It might even be less because we've got 1 more week of August, then I've got September, and I go on the 5th of October. So no, I've probably got 5 weeks of work, and I do need to save for my holiday. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to brainstorm what I need to have as budget and then decide which pots I'm going to start saving. And I thought that because I haven't earned a full month's wages, I'd start saving £5 in different pockets and then move to more and more once I'm back at work. So first of all, I'm going to choose a blue pen. And these pens are thin on one end and thinner on the other end, so I'm going to use the thin end. These pens I bought in Japan, the Uni Pro Key pens, and as you can see, Japanese writing. So what I know is I have my registrations to pay. So I've got my New Zealand one in, I think it's March, and my UK one in May. So both of those will be due. My New Zealand one was $130 last year, so it's $140. And I'm not sure how much my UK one is because I paid a different price to what I will pay, so that will be in UK pounds. So I need to find out how much this is so that I can start saving for that. And I think where I'm going to start at is £5 per month. And this is brainstorming, and this can change. Then what I know I have is I need to pay debt back in NZ, and I want to start saving £10 per month now, and then I want to start saving in November £100 per month. But also what I want to do in November is I want to put at least £1,000 of my earnings into my NZ account. But that will be decided later. So that's there. So Mum, I'm going to be paying her £100 per month. So I need to work that out. I want to have a craft budget of maybe £25 per month. So I've actually bought a savings, I've bought a IRA card for this, which will come next time. Ira. And so I'm wondering about each one of the icons being £5, and then I can take out of there, but it might be that yeah, so this is just a brainstorm. So I'm trying to go away from the detail right now. So I want a craft budget. I want a eating out budget. Now, things in the UK are so expensive. You can't eat out for less than £20 a time. So maybe let's do £60 per month. And I'm already adding this up in my head, and that £400 I've just earned is almost gone. So some of these will have to wait until next month to start, or I might just put £5 in to start them off and then leave them at that. What else do I need to do? I need to have some spending money, because I am wanting to buy lots of budgeting things before I go back to New Zealand next September. So spending budget, and maybe do, £100 per month. And this also will be, hopefully I can get that sorted to go to Japan. Clothes, I want to start having clothes, so I'm going to put £10 per month away. And toiletries, so let's say beauty. So I've got my hair, and then products. I don't need too many products, but toothpaste, that sort of thing. So maybe the same for that, because I don't tend to have my hair done that often. And I've already had it done, so it can wait. I mean, it waited 8 months or something last time. So, and she does my fringe for free, which is great. She did it yesterday for me. So I'm going to have a look in here to give me birthday savings. So I've got nothing for my birthday. My birthday is in January. So maybe do £20 per month. And then that's £5 per week. Yep. Contacts and dentist, I definitely need to start putting away for that. So my contacts were £70 for 2 months. So I just need to do the workings out for those. And then the dentist is going to cost something like £300 for a checkup and clean. So I need to work that out. So I would say that would be a yearly cost unless I needed emergency. So that's that. Hobbies is craft I've already got. Beauty I've already got. Clothes I've already got. Christmas. Nothing in Christmas. I'm actually going to make a lot of my Christmas gifts. So I'm going to put £10 per month in there. And then I might do some extra challenges and top those up. Holiday fund. Well, I've got this here, so we want to look at holiday fund. And we're looking at about £2,000 for me to go back to New Zealand. And I want to go to Japan, possibly on the way in Italy. So I'm going to put another £2,000. And so that's per year. So I need to work that out, and this might have to wait. Debt, we've got debt, yes, for New Zealand. Emergency. Now, emergency, I've got a card coming for emergency. And I want to have £1,000 saved over a period of time. So I'm going to need to set the savings for that. So as I said, you know, some of this might need to wait. And then these are some of the things. I think this I might do with my purse money. So anything that's left in my wallet every week will go into this. And then some of the things I need to look at, and I don't know where they've gone. Is it here? Yes. So there is my council tax, and I think that's gone up. So council rates, and I think that's gone up to $3,500 per year. And my insurances, I think, were $4,000 per year. Now, these two are coming out of my savings, but I want to do the budget for those. So we've got spending, eating out, crafts. I don't have to pay towards food and things. I am going to give my mum some stuff. So I think that's where I'm going to start. So I've done my brainstorm. So now I've done that brainstorm, I will think about sitting down with that and working out what I need to do on my budget. I'm not going to do that here with you because it's going to take a long time. But what I might do is finish this, not finish this video, but what I might do is do it off camera, come back, put it on camera, and then add it to this video and what savings challenges and things I'm going to do. So that's the brainstorm. So I'm back after doing the master sheet and working it out. So I'll just go through what I've got. So emergency, I worked out that I need to put $20 per week into my emergency over a year, so that's $80 a month. My rates are $732.28 per quarter. So what I've done is added that up and then I've converted it into pounds. So it's £954.60 a year. So I'm going to be putting £80 per month away. My insurance is $3,167.84. So I've converted it into pounds. So that's my car insurance, my contents, and my house while it's tenanted. So that's £1,376 per year. So that's £115 per month. Mum, I'm going to give her £100 per month. My registration, so I've converted the New Zealand one, which was £130 to £56 per year. And my UK one is £120 per year. So I need to put away £15 per month. My debt to New Zealand was about 13,000 something. And I've worked that out as £5,600. So I need to put that back into my bank account. And that will cover all the flights and things that I've paid, some spending monies and things like that. So that's $480 per month. But I'm hoping to put maybe double that if I can. But that's what is my minimum I have to put away into my New Zealand account. So every month I'm going to transfer that into New Zealand dollars and then pay it across to New Zealand. My holiday fund is £160 per month, which will give me $2,000 per year. My craft expense is £25 per month. My eating out is £60 per month. Spending is £100 per month. Clothes £40 per month. Beauty £20 per month. Contacts £33 per month. Dentist is £25 per month. Christmas £20 per month. Birthday £20 per month. And then flights is £160 per month. My wages for each month, if I work 2 shifts per week for 4 weeks, with my national insurance, my tax taken out, will be £1,872.03. I don't get paid holiday or sick, so that's just dependent on how many shifts I do per month. So that's 8 shifts per month, and that will give me £19,000 per year. So what I've done then is I've taken this piece of paper and I've added up my monthly things, outgoings, sorry, tongue twisting, and I forgot to add the flights on. So my monthly outgoings is £1,600 per month, and then I've divided that into weekly, and what I've done is I've added a bit extra onto some of those that don't round up. So this is £10 per month, per week, and comes to 40. So if there's a bit more in there, I can take it and put it somewhere else. But so I need £1,440 over 4 weeks, which which matches this number, so it's £360 per week, and then times that by 4, it comes to that, so I know I've done that correctly. And this was the extra bits from here added on, so this one came to 1,375, but I added a bit more on to make these even numbers because I don't like dealing in pounds. I'm going to save my pound and coins. And then I added on the flights, and so it came to 1,600. And on here, so I've added this to the wrong amount, should have been to this amount. But anyway, it works out at £1,480 pounds per month. So this is my monthly outgoings, and then this will be 400. Oh, hang on, because I need to add. So £400 per month comes to 1616. So there you go. That's the right number. So 1,600 per month is my expenses, and then if I work my shifts, I work all my shifts, I will get 1,872, which gives me a buffer of £272 per month, and that is what I tend to put into my New Zealand account as extra. So if I get extra, it all goes back to New Zealand, because I should have enough here in the spending, the clothes, the beauty, the contacts, dentist, Christmas, birthdays, and the flights to live on. But the most important things here are to pay my rates in New Zealand, to pay my insurance in New Zealand, to pay my debt back in New Zealand, because that money has come out of my house improvement money. And then if I can reduce my mortgage, that will be even better. I need my registrations. That's really important because I can't work without that. I need to pay mum, which is the next one, and the emergency fund. And then all these can be changed as and when. Well, I do need the holiday fund at the moment, but it's not a full one, but those with the asterisks are really important. So my next step from here now is deciding which binders do what and where I save things. I've already decided that my iris binder will be for my flights. Iris binder is for flights. My birthday has its own. And then the debt, I've got a debt one coming. I didn't do registrations, and I've got an emergency challenge coming. So yeah, so I can work these out, but I hope that's really gives you an idea of how I personally go about doing my budget. I'm not an advisor in any way, but I think it's always about brainstorming, looking at what your costs are. So I've gone into my rates bill, my insurance bill. I've looked at what I paid for contact lenses. I've asked what it costs to go to the dentist. And then from there, I've worked out how much it would cost per year. And then I've divided that into months. And so you get a monthly bill. And then what I will do is I will divide my monthly expenses into weekly, so that then I can cash stuff weekly and film it, because there's nothing more exciting than cashing all your bills weekly to give you some motivation, because if you only do it once a month, you lose track. Anyway, I'll leave it for now, and I'm going to show you what I got from Ira now. Let's have a look. Ooh. So here is my package, and it's all nicely wrapped, and this is a iris binder, and I wanted the smaller one, but obviously I put the wrong one, but this is okay, we'll make it work. There we go. Now I've got another sticker. See, got some dice here. I'm just going to take everything out of the packets. I think they're all out of the packets. Take everything out of the packets. It's it's actually, this is something that I wouldn't be able to do if I was still in New Zealand. The post shipping would just be extortionate. Now this is, I've been looking at this since it came out, and I've gone, oh, I wish I was in the UK to get some of his binders. And then when this came out, I went, if I can get that, I will. And as you can see, I am struggling to get it open. There we go. Another dice has gone off. Okay, so we've got, thank you so much for your order, bestie. And there is my order, and I've done another one. So this is the A5. So I should have put A6 binder for this one, but that's okay. We'll make it work. So I'm going to take my sticker, and you can see I'm going to have probably 3 or 4 stickers of the same. So I've done 3 orders. This was my mum's order, so I've done 2 since I've been here, and then I did another one the other day. Right, look at this, beautiful. So this is the autumn collection. It's magnetized. She's beautiful. I love autumn. It's my favourite season, and I love autumnal colours. It's very spongy, budget with Ira. And then if I take these out, why is it they're always so hard to get out? There we go. Take that out. So I also bought the packs to go in it. Whoa, that's not a pack. It's a freebie. Oh, thank you, Ira. Scratch and save. And look, it's a Japanese Sakura one. And you all know where I'm going. So maybe this is going to be going in this binder first. We've got it. I'm going to put my freebie sticker here. Look at those colours. So guess what's going in here first? So you know I need some spending money for Japan? Well, that's my first one. Right. So normally I wouldn't buy the inserts for a binder. I usually have them, but I could not resist. Look at this. Isn't that stunning? I didn't get them stickered with what I needed because I wasn't sure at that point. Look at that. Budget with Ira. You are amazing. Coffee. That's that pumpkin spice. I love the coffee in the books. Love, love, love this. Look at that. So I've now got those in there. So obviously now I've done that budget, I can look at it, but this will be the start of my spending money. So that's my first binder. I love, love, love it. Now, I haven't got many dices. And so my thought was get this product. Now this is a savings challenge. This one saves 100. This saves 200. And what you do is you do the dice and you stick on these or cross them out. This saves 300, 400, 500, 1k, 2k. So you just work your way through the envelopes, and each time you go through the envelopes you save a bit more until you've finished. And then when you've finished you should have 2,000. So I'm thinking I will use this for my holiday fund, or actually my flight home to New Zealand. So this will be my next 12 months of saving so I can buy my flight, and these dice go with this, but I can also use these dice for something else. So I'm just going to open them because that's what you do when you get things. So the other thing I did do, as well as spend large this couple of weeks over budget, I bought the 24 advent calendar from the Rocking Witch, and I can't wait to get it. It should be here when I get back from Japan in November. It was £85, so it was way beyond my budget, but I love watching her channel. She is so creative, and there's quite a few budgeters I watch, but Ira, the Iris binder, Iris, Ira and the Rocking Witch, I just love watching them. So what have we got here? We've got a a dice with lots of different things on it. So how does it work? I don't know. But look at this one. 20. So that's a 20-sided dice. This looks like it's a 8-sided dice. This looks like it's a 12-sided dice. Look at this one. 80. Wow. I'd have to make that £8 maybe. That's an incredibly high dice. This is a normal 6-sided dice. Love the colour. And this looks like it's a 9-sided dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be a 10-sided dice. So maybe the 0 is a 10. So this one is the one I can't quite work out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, so potentially it's all sorts. So some new dice. So let's see how they sound. I think I'm going to just do this. They sound great. And look at that, working perfectly. There we go. Works. So I need to find something now, make something for my dice, because I've got a few now. So this is a great challenge for my flight home next year. So that's what that's going to be for. I bought this challenge because, again, it came with this amazing dice. Here we go. So look at this. So this is, so if you get rocks, paper, scissors, you put your amount that you're going to save. And then you do, that's paper, scissors, rock. Isn't that a great one? Not sure. I'm going to allocate this to some other savings. So another dice. So I definitely need something to go in there. And then because my birthday challenge has scratched off, I bought this one. So this is a happy birthday one. This is a new release. And then I can put each shape. So my birthday, I was thinking I need £20 a month. So I can make these 20. Or I can make them 5s. And then keep rubbing off and doing it again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 60. So £60 there. So that goes in here. And look at this decal. Isn't that amazing? And so that's the birthday one, which can go in. And then this is a good one that I see him do all the time. So you put a amount. So you've got a dice with this one too. So red, blue. So another dice game. So look at all these dice now. And then we've got this. Now I wanted this size, but that's okay. My mistake, an A5. So we'll take this out. And what I might do is make this the binder for the holiday, the flight home fund, but it doesn't fit. Okay, so we're going to need to get some A5 envelopes for this, but that's okay. Again, is it magnetized? Yes, it should be. Oh. The magnet's not working. Oh no. So maybe I could send it back and exchange it for an A4, because that's definitely not magnetizing. Ah, the magnet's here. There we go. So that's why, because there's nothing in it. So it does work. Yeah, it's just that the magnet's here. Excellent. So it does work. So I'm actually going to buy some bigger envelopes, I think, and do this as a separate budget, because I've got 2 binders at the moment. 2 binders, and some of the things are in here and some are in here. So I think between my 2 binders I should be okay. And yeah, so that was my little haul. Lots of envelopes. and lots of dice and A5 binder. And I've seen lots of people use A5s, and they the envelopes are quite big, and then you can make your own challenges on A4 paper and print 2 on a sheet, and then they go in here nicely. So that's the other thing. I'm going to actually start making my own challenges as well, because I do need to cut back on my spending. And then I've got this 1K here, so I'm wondering if I use this for my emergency, because I've got this for my flight time and it saves 2,000, this set. And then this is my emergency fund. So yeah, I'm already starting to do my process. So I will stop the video there. Please could you subscribe, share and comment. If you've got any ideas about my budget, or if you see anything I missed, please comment. And I look forward to showing you how I set up my binders. Bye for now.